Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? Sounding like BKJ. It's your girl Monique 69 Ways Johnson, and I am here with the crew, and we are here to talk about um Beauty in Black. See, this is my first time on this platform, Restream, and look,
You got
I'm
it.
like a kindergarten
It's
to this.
dope.
I'm like pressing
Good
stuff,
job.
taking stuff off, don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing it. You're doing it. It's dope. It's
Yeah, I'm
dope. What's going
trying.
on,
I'm
peoples? What's going
trying.
on, fam? What's going on, everybody? You already know what it is.
Yes.
Finale is here, fam. I'm excited. I'm excited.
You excited? Yes, this is the finale. We finally made it, y'all, because we know we the slow pokes over here. We
No,
made it
we
to
are not. We are not, ma'am.
on the slow look,
We
we're on the
decided to
slow
go at
poke.
our own pace. Ain't nobody slow over here. Shoot. Everybody else, no disrespect. Everybody else did the 1 through 8 real quick, and they only did one video. Then they're like, okay, what do we do next? Well, you should have did one video at a time, like us. No disrespect. I'm just saying, we enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you eating, any type of like food like steak, you know what I'm saying? You gotta savor the flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be
I savor
rushing.
the flavor.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. We definitely savor the flavor, but yes.
Yeah.
I am here with Lighting Up with Letitia, Lawrence Report,
Hey.
BKJ TV, and we are here to talk about episode 8, the finale, mid season finale of Beauty and Black. Yes, so
We back,
yeah, we
baby.
finally made it, y'all. We made it.
Yeah.
Episode
We
8.
made
Let's
it.
get it.
Yep. We made it.
It's explosive.
Not the want. Yes,
We made it.
Yes.
yes, we made it.
Yeah.
So what is your thoughts on this? How did y'all like how the ending of this first part of Beauty and Black? Because all I saw
Yeah.
was a tire rolling, and then it went to the TP for the studio.
And
But then I was like, "That's it,
Georgia Peach popped up at the
right?
end. It was like, oh,
right?
you gonna
Mhm.
leave me like that, TP?
Yes. All kinds of
Right.
unanswered questions, all
Right.
That's how
kinds
you
of
end it.
undone storylines. So it's like, ooh, so we have a lot to look forward to in the spring.
Oh yes, most definitely. So
Yes.
Right. It left us with those cliffhangers that definitely made us look forward to what we can see hopefully sometime in the spring of next year. So it definitely piqued my interest. It had me think about some theories, stuff like that. So yeah. Tyler did his thing
yes,
with this one right here.
Yes.
I agree.
yes, Demarcus one is in the building. I see so
Yo,
far.
Hey, Demar.
Shayna,
what
Hi,
hey,
up?
hey,
Shayna.
hey, hey, girl.
What up, fam?
I thought you'd be up here with us.
Where you at?
Right, where you at,
What you
twin?
doing, son? What you doing? What up, Shayna? Get your
So
butt
how
up
would
here. Send her the link. Where you at, Shayna? Come on.
it's in the group chat.
It
Shayna
is
at
in
the
the group
crib
chat.
right now. Shayna said she had to work
She
probably.
chilling. She probably
All right,
drinking,
she probably
sipping
just
on
got
some wine.
now.
She's like, I'm just gonna watch y'all. Go ahead.
Right, okay.
You sipping on some wine, Shayna?
So how would y'all rate this finale episode?
Who? You want to go
Anyone?
first?
Letitia, look, she just smiling.
I'm gonna give it a hey Shayna. I'm gonna give it an 8 or I'm gonna give it a 9.7.
Nah, now you doing the
You be
J
picking
thing. You
numbers,
like,
y'all.
what's
I'm
going,
gonna
y'all?
give it a
9.7. If we
You
had got
sound like
like
9.225.
Jay
one
right there.
storyline wrapped up, I might have given it a 10 if they had at least wrapped up one of the storylines.
Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
but they did.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, for your boy, I mean, I thought it was a 10 for me, honestly. Like I said, they gave us some good stories to look forward to. Hopefully, them wrapping it up. Well, I know they're gonna wrap it up next year, so I'm looking forward to it. For me, it was a 10. Period.
Okay. Okay. The episode was a 10. Period. Lawrence.
I think for me, the episode was a 10, and the whole part one was a 10 for me. Like,
Hmm.
to me, this is some of Tyler's best work, in my personal opinion. I've pretty much seen all of Tyler's stuff these last couple of years, but this right here was some of his best work, in my opinion. I don't know about everybody else. I'm just saying, for your boy.
Okay. Okay. Jay.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to agree with my guy here, Lawrence, man. Yes, we watched and covered a lot of Tyler Perry stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
right here was top tier, top quality. The film quality was incredible. The storyline is crazy as Tyler Perry does it. And of
Yep.
course, he's going to leave a whole lot of plot holes because he wants you to come back and watch part two. That's
For
how.
sure.
So I covered Tyler Perry's Ruthless, right? And then I covered The Oval as well. And this is just his formula. He's going to leave you right on the edge of that cliff for 6 months. So you come back and be like, man, I can't wait. You probably forget about it, and then they're gonna drop the trailer. Like, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Right.
she ran over with the car. What happened to Body? Right, and then it just start coming back to you. So that's how he keeps you going for years and years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta agree with my guy. 10 upon 10 upon 10. Another TP classic, yo. Straight up.
But you don't have to leave all the strings out there. You could have wrapped up a 1 or 2. That's
Which
all
one
I'm
would you
saying.
like him to wrap up?
He could have wrapped up
Charles. What Charles
He could have
at?
wrapped up Charles, or he could have at least given
Could at
more
least showed it.
backstory on some people.
He don't do
Um,
that. He don't do no backstory.
But I want backstory, and so that's my critique
I got
of
you.
TP is give us backstory. It's a whole reason. Like last night, I went to go see Wicked. It's a whole backstory of the Wizard of Oz. People like
Right.
backstory.
Right.
People want to
Yeah.
hear what the character's story is, so that we can relate to them.
You know,
So
he'll
that's
give you a
all.
backstory. He'll give you a backstory. It'll be like a glimpse. Like right now in Ruthless, we're getting a little backstory on the highest, who was like the main dude. And now we're seeing his mom that he was talking about. So he'll do it later on. He won't do it like in the initial like part 1, part 2, season 1. He'll lay the groundwork, and then later on down the line, as you're watching it, because this may go to like part 8. You know what I'm saying? We may
Not
go.
part 8.
You never know. He may get another deal with Netflix. He'll tell you way later, because the most important part is the drama that's happening right now. That's
Drama
for
and
sure.
shock value, boy.
Right.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah, yeah,
see.
yeah.
So,
Mhm.
Marcus Vaughn rated this episode a 9, and
Salute.
yeah, he rated this episode a 9. He also rated the season part 1 a 9.
That's not
Oh,
bad.
That's
That's
cool.
not bad. Not
yeah.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave it a 9.5 for me.
Mhm.
I just didn't like how it ended, and then it went to the peach.
The Georgia Peach.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, the Georgia Peach. I'm like, that's it. I'm just looking at
That's
a
it.
tire.
That's called the cliffhanger, family. Like, come on. How would you end it? How would you have ended it?
Not a tire shot. It could at least be what's her name?
You want Body laid out on the
pinned up
ground?
shot. Need you to lift your camera a little higher.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But yeah, so that's how I rate that one. So, what you say? DeMarcus Charles is on the same. Okay.
Yeah.
I just read it like, yo, not Bobby.
You mean Bobby Cray? That's what we call him,
Right.
Bobby Cray.
Bobby
He's
Cray.
Cray. Yeah, crazy.
I don't know about that. Not with Charles. Don't do Charles like that. Maybe maybe Norman.
Well, I think he's making the correlation between just ass cheeks being out. I think that's probably what he's talking about. Just the crazy moments like that.
Mm-hmm. He is.
Oh shoot, Lawrence is upside down.
Right, I'm gonna say,
He in an upside down world right now.
Lawrence, you upside.
What
Wait,
happened?
am I upside down? I ain't touched nothing.
You upside down, bro?
Yes. Hold
I ain't
on.
touched nothing.
What you do, Mo?
All I did was put this up. I promise you.
Put it back to the regular one for a
Wow.
second, and then go back, and then go back to
Okay,
that.
hold on.
That is hilarious.
Yo, I was like, listen, I ain't touched nothing. I ain't
Look, I'm
clicked on
pressing
it.
all types of stuff. I'm making myself
Lawrence
big.
is funny, boy. He came upside down, boy. This is innovation. I've never
Oh
seen
my
anybody upside down.
goodness.
He like, let
I
me
was
zoom in.
like, okay, wait,
Nope. Still the same. Sorry.
wait, I'm good now.
Nah, bro.
No.
No.
Hey,
You
I'm
should
not
go back
touching
out, come
nothing.
back in. Go back out, come back in, bro.
Yeah, please.
It's
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah,
Yes.
go back out, come back in.
Oh, okay.
If you can.
Okay. All right.
If
Yeah, you
you
should be
can.
able to come back
Okay.
in.
All right.
What the
That threw
heck
me for a
happened
loop.
now?
Sorry.
Lou? What happened to Letitia?
What is going on?
What?
Nothing. I was just laughing.
Oh, okay.
So,
You can't be
Like,
doing
yo,
that.
this is my first time on Restream. It cannot be going down like this. What is going on?
Hilarious, yo.
oh my
What is
God.
going
Lawrence
on,
leaves
yo?
and then she turns the camera off like, yo, what happened?
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Hilarious.
okay.
I love
Don't
it.
stress me out, y'all.
Y'all
Don't
making
stress
my
me
birthday
out.
week hilarious already, boy.
Hey, Tamika's then. Hey, girl. Yeah, so this episode, it started where it left off at, where we had Horace's second house, his secret house, and
Mhm.
Kimmy ran upstairs in a frenzy talking about, is there another way to get out of here? We got to go get he looking like, what are you setting me up? And then
Mhm.
boom, guess who came through the door waving some hard
Yeah.
artillery and
What up, Tamika?
yeah, so waving the hard artillery. And is he back? Let's see, is Lawrence back?
He's back.
There he goes. Yes.
He's right side up now.
Right.
Yo, I didn't even touch anything. That's the wild part about it. I'm just up here chilling. You know what I'm saying? Then when she switched the video, that's when it went down.
Oh man,
Oh,
Lawrence
geez.
was in Stranger Things in the upside down world
Right.
for a second.
Right. So yes, I was just talking about the first scene of Kimmy coming upstairs in a frantic, telling the horrors, is there another way to get out of here? We got to get out of here. Then boom, these goons bust through the door and tell everybody to get on the floor. And
Yeah.
and he asked them where the money at, and then they lift up. He said under there. He lift up the mattress. Is like a safe built in the bottom of your bed frame. Have y'all ever seen that before?
Yeah. Y'all seen that before.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fancy. Ooh.
Fancy. It's actually really old school.
I
It's
know.
really-
I just
I mean, it's like the money under the mattress, but
Mattress
literally under the
thing,
mattress,
yeah.
but with a safe. You know
But
what I
it's
mean?
safe, right? So they told him to open it, and he opened it, and then he was coughing and hacking and made his way to the chair, and then it was like a surprise. I was like, yo, where did that come
Surprise!
from? Surprise.
I was like, wow.
Right. I was in shock. And yo. Yes. So I was like in shock with the whole thing. And
Yeah.
so what are y'all thoughts on this whole thing that went down?
This is
Somebody
not Horace's
somebody
first
got to get
rodeo.
out my house.
You know, this ain't his first rodeo, which is why he had that stuff sitting right there in the chair like that. You're not about to come in
Yeah,
there and
that's
rob
right.
him. You can't be that rich and not have some kind of
Hey.
wits about you that somebody might try to take you at some point. So
Yep.
yeah, you bust up in
But
in
that
the
heavy
home, you get what you
artillery,
get.
Letitia?
It looked like a trap house as
And
it
the
is,
couch.
though. You know, so I mean,
Dang.
you gotta say
It wasn't that bad,
It wasn't
Letitia.
that-
She said
Right,
a
it was
trap
like,
house.
wait a
I mean, he
It
barely
was
It's
a
not
had
like
regular
it's
house, but
furniture
not a
Jackson.
in
trap
there,
house.
boy.
It's a regular house.
It was
I
a
mean, it wasn't
regular
the
house,
top
but
of
I
the
mean,
line.
no,
Yeah.
listen, it barely had furniture. It is
Yeah.
clearly it is clearly not his regular home. And
Right.
he
Yeah.
holds a safe there. So if you hold a
It's a
safe
freak
there,
off
I'm certain
house.
that you
It's
I'm
definitely a
It's
just
a
trap
saying
freak
you
off
house.
house.
You had me at no furniture. That's how I know it's it's a trap house.
see what I'm saying? It had very little furniture. I said, oh, okay.
Well, it had the most important thing, the bed. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All it was missing was a pole for
Oh,
Angel. That's it.
oh goodness.
That's all it was
You saw
missing.
that y'all saw that top of the line security footage he had with that laptop.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
just saying,
Not top of the
Bootleg.
bootleg for real.
for real.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Oh,
So also, he was like, I'm gonna need y'all to talk because he pointing the blicky at Kimmy, and then Angel was like, it's on me, it's on me. Cause he like, y'all set me up. Cause he like, yo,
He
what's that
was.
about? And he like, it was my
Right.
plan and my fault and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
and and this is he was like, why? And then she was like, because I was mad about Rain. Because before this, Rain did call her and said she was in this luxury hospital. This guy came and moved her, and yeah. So now Kimmy having that embarrassment guilt situation going on right here, and they start talking. Everything started to come out. This is like all the stuff that should have been had like 3-4 episodes ago, in my opinion. But they start talking about they needed money to get out of there, go get money we owe and stuff like that, and Jules our pimp and stuff like that. And my Jules,
Yeah, that was
I
kind
had
of
to
funny. He said
chuckle.
my jewels. I was like, okay, I could take that many different ways. Like my jewels, like my
my
son,
son, isn't
right?
that what
Like
I
my
said?
son. Yeah. That was a prediction you said. My
Yeah,
son, or like my jewels, like, yo, that's my number one. Like my
right,
number
right,
one
right.
security dude. You know what I mean? Like,
I
Or
took it
my
both ways,
man?
either
like, are
or.
you nah?
Not your nah.
Now you reaching, Letitia. Now that's a
All I'm saying is
but you
that
know,
that could be a possibility when people live in secret lands.
but
That's
you
all.
know what? That's funny you say that, right? Because
I don't think so.
Jules asked me, he's like, yo, whose house is this? She's like, yo, I keep a separate house for my needs. And Jules immediately said, so something about the woman. He immediately inserted a woman into it. So I
Yep.
think Jules knows that Horace's lifestyle is you know what I'm saying, is kind of being, played with right now. He's kind of like dipping and dabbing into the men's side of it. But I think Jules knows about it. He's like, yo, the woman, because you saw Calvin's face. He was like, oh, you get your needs done. He looked at him. So
Come on, track shoes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Let's run. I got my Knicks hat on. Let's go. I got my outfit.
So what y'all thought of this
you
whole
got the
thing?
slides up there. What are you talking about?
No, this is that was a different scene, my brother.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, so
My bad.
what y'all thoughts on all this coming out, and then they get a phone call, Angel answer the phone, is the job done? Okay, meet me at the warehouse. I'm like, what's the warehouse? Like, what warehouse? So I was like, okay, it's a clue. And yeah, so and then he found out that Jules was their pimp, and they owe Jules a lot of money because Jules helped them get out on some drug charges and stuff like that with the help of a judge, Harold Collins. And yeah, so all that came out. So what are y'all thoughts of all that finally coming out?
All the secrets got revealed at one big old time, basically.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that everybody been sweeping underneath the rug, all the dark secrets, everything came out and it needs to come out, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were fearful at that point anyway, so they might as well blurt everything out. They're trying to save their own life at this point, and hey, they don't have nothing else to lose. They facing the barrel, so
Yeah.
he takes it easy on them, though. Thankfully,
Yeah, he told them to get the heck out.
hmm you
So
don't
yeah,
know me. You ain't never
Right.
seen me. You ain't
See
never
me.
talked to me.
You never been to this house, okay? Uh, Jay,
Yo.
finally, right? Finally.
Finally. Oh yeah. My man came out with the blicky, boy. That got me hyped. You know what I mean? Like soon as it I got hyped because I was like, yeah, Horace, show the real side, show the real G side. You know what I mean?
Not
Because
the
you
real
talk
G
whole lot
side.
of trash. He came with the blicky like, but
Blicky.
so yeah, I was like, yeah, that's how you do it, B. That's why you the top dog. That's why you the top guy. You know what I'm saying? Because he could pull out a blicky right out of his butt, excuse me, right out the back or whatever.
What?
Bam. You know what I mean?
What?
He came out of nowhere with the blicky. You know what I mean? Like, how do you
Boy, I
hide
just
that in the
realized what he
couch?
said.
How you hide that
Yo,
in the couch like that? You know what I mean? So,
I can't with you.
but I mean, look, at this point, you better tell me what's up. I'm about to blast. You better talk to me. Stop with the games and the riddles that you've been doing all this time, Kimmy,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna say anything. But you the boss, but I'm not gonna say anything. Like she keep going back and forth, like, stop playing with me. Stop playing. Like, tell me what's up. Like,
Mm.
and again, as we said, no idea. He had no idea this was going on.
You see
No
his
idea.
face at this point. My jewels.
Yeah.
Mhm. This moment
Yeah.
made me really love Horace though, because
Mm-hmm.
like he still went into grandfather mode. He was like, I can't stand
Mm-hmm.
the MNF and thief. You know, y'all,
Mm-hmm.
you could have just asked me.
Mm.
Right.
And that
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
truth. Like
Which is
we
true.
from what we
He's
know
so
from him,
nice.
he could have they could have asked. He would have probably given them anything they would have asked for.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he
see,
got
he
he
be
got
helping
good
out
side to
Kimmy,
him.
non dancing performing behind. Get her money. You
Yeah.
know,
He got a good heart, but he's still a devil. Okay. Let's not get it twisted.
True.
true.
Your
I mean,
man
I
True.
think they're
still
all
Be true.
devils.
Right.
they
That's what I
are,
say.
but
We all got
he like that. Yeah, I'm your grandfather, but you mess with me, I'm gonna send some doctors in and put some needles in your IV, and I'm gonna take you out that way. Okay, he's still the devil. You know what I mean?
Listen, we don't know if he
Mhm.
did all that.
Oh man, come on! What are you talking about?
We
Stop it,
don't know
Letitia.
that.
You playing right now?
We
You
cannot
know he
confirm
did that.
nor deny. We do not know.
What
Not
are
not confirm or
you taking
deny.
up for Horace right now?
Uh-oh.
I like
We got a
Horace.
You
soft
like
spot for
you
Horace.
like older gentleman.
You got
I see. You
she
like
got a
an
soft
older
spot for
gentleman.
Horace, I see.
We
Y'all
see.
get off of
I do.
Letitia. What's wrong
Oh,
with Horace?
oh Lord. Okay.
He's like an uncle, like grandfather, uncle. He's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
You know,
Yeah,
you
true.
know, he doesn't require for you to do something for him to be nice to you.
Lawrence, I'm gonna need you to hook that up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Call the network. Send in some emails. We need to have Letitia meet
Oh
Horace.
goodness.
I got you. I see. I see.
Lawrence got the hookup. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the
Clearly,
pawpaw.
I'm not his type.
How you know?
So
Oh, you never know. You never know.
Clearly. Y'all. Clearly.
exactly.
We playing the
I'm
red
no
balloon.
angel. Take that however you like.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
So,
ooh, ooh.
Okay,
Uh
gotcha.
oh. Okay. This is wild. And they done turn left over here.
The
But
finale is revealing everything, boy.
yes. So let's move on, shall we? I do not know. Okay. Okay, so we at the mansion, Mallory's and Roy's mansion house. She is oiling up her legs, and this fool right here come in talking about he is bold. I do not like him. I do not like Calvin for the life of me. So what are y'all thoughts on this whole scene of him barging in while she's oiling her body, closing the door, like this is her house, like anybody can Roy can come through anytime, talking about Roy's gone and all that stuff, and following
Wasn't
her
she
to her
wasn't
bedroom.
wasn't she trying to kick him out because he was trying to talk dirty to her and trying to smash, if I'm not mistaken? Was that this scene?
Yes,
yes, he jumped
Lawrence.
all up on her bed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
Made
I think
himself real comfortable.
he got real comfortable. I feel like was definitely in a shadow at first when we saw him in the early stages of the show, but then towards the end, he did grow a pair because she basically gave him the opportunity to grow a pair. So he did feel confident. He did feel like
Yes.
he was running the show when it came to their relationship. You know what I'm saying? He was like, "Listen, I don't care if you're married or not, but I mean, we here for the long haul, baby." She's like, "Get out! I can have you fired by tomorrow." And he's like, "I ain't going nowhere."
Then that's when you proceed to lick her up and down until she says stop. I was playing.
Oh
Until Jules
wow,
called.
Jules.
Come on, 90s.
69 ways.
69 ways. That's what. Okay. Okay.
I had to put
Okay.
that up there because
And you was
he
talking
was going
about
for
me?
it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Seeing all the nastiness come out on this one, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, so he very bold. I give him that. He said, "You better go get out of here and go up to your garage apartment and lock my doors."
May I jump in really quick?
Go ahead.
See, you know what it is?
What?
You know, with Calvin, and Lawrence, you can probably attest to. See, when we D'ing it down like that, when we D'ing it down real good, and we making it pop off the way it need to pop off, you know, we get a little bit of, you know, little bolas in us, and you know, he knows that he could walk around and do whatever because he knows he's hitting the right spots. So when you're hitting the right spots, brothers, you know, you kind of could do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Of course, respectfully, not on some disrespect, crazy stalker stuff. But you do gain this confidence, like, yeah, you know, I made her, you know, multiples. Okay. Multiples. Okay. When the multiples, multitasking. When the
Because he
multiples,
did it one time, don't mean he can do it
he
another
did not
time.
do it one time.
It was luck. It was luck. It was
This man
luck.
has been
Look at
D'ing this
him.
thing down for every episode. We just don't see it. Okay.
By looking at him, he does not make that kitty purr. Okay.
Hey,
Don't
he was
believe the
walking
hype.
around. He was walking around
Yeah,
with a
don't let
Don't
hype.
believe the hype.
Obviously, he does, because if he wasn't, she would have already called Jules. She would have already kicked him
Listen,
out. He would have already been gone.
the difference is that she's actually getting some action. That's the only thing. She wasn't getting no action before. So he can give her any kind of effort and it would be good because she wasn't getting it.
Yeah, but in the beginning,
That
I
don't
could
make
see
it
that. I could see that in the beginning, but
the
after a
best.
while, like
Only
I could
one
see if you
time.
ain't get some. I could see if you ain't get some, right? It's been more than one time, but I could see if you ain't get some, and then you get some, and then you be like, all right, I'm done, I'm good. But
I'm just saying
she's still
it was
getting
only
some
one other time before that. Like it
that
was
we
in the
seen.
car and then
Yeah.
in the elevator.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All I can say is he was walking around, Jay. You know how it is whenever you wearing that championship belt after you done did what you done did. That's all I can say. That's all I
That's
can
right.
say.
That's right.
She like, we are not
He
about
had
to
that
bang in the house.
WWE.
I said, yeah.
I'm just
Whatever.
saying.
A lot of
I'm just saying.
testosterone flowing right now.
Right. Moving right along, Monique.
Yes, please. Let's move right along because yes. So like I said, Jules called Calvin to interrupt his licking in his attempt to take down Mallory. Yeah, so Jules called and he had to leave. Yeah.
She would have got it though.
Oh.
If he ain't had to leave, she would have got it.
Moving right along. So we are at the house. We are at the second house of horrors. You know, he's still sitting there with these unalive bodies around and blood splat all over the walls. So I'm like, you gonna have to get a new crib, dude. But anyway, so Jules and Calvin came in and asked what happened. He said, I was robbed. And he was like, Jules like, who house is this? And he was like, you know, I have places where I can, you know, get my needs met and stuff like that. And he said a woman. He automatically think it's a woman. This is what the part Jay was talking about the woman and stuff like that. And they was patting down these dudes' pockets because, you know, they could have something on them. And he pointed to the phone. There was a phone over there, so he probably can get some stuff off of there. And it was from I guess the safe company, Do y'all remember the safe company? Letitia, Miss Notes, do you remember the safe company name?
I don't remember the safe company name, but this was really confusing to me because I was trying to figure out why that was important. So I'd love some
Well, they
insight
did
if y'all.
say a warehouse. They meet me at the warehouse. I'm like the people. So I'm thinking like the people who install this safe in your bed, under your bed, in your mattress, is the people who came and rob you.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
because the card was in the guy's pocket that
Wallet, yeah,
matched the safe.
yeah.
So, or his
Right.
wallet, yes, that matched the safe. So I was like, that's confusing to him. Like, why is that significant? Is it
And
somebody then that we know?
mhm.
See what I'm saying, Jay? Wrap it up. This is something that could have been wrapped up.
So
Because, like, at
let's
least
put it
make
together,
it plain
Letitia.
for us.
Let's answer your question. So the guys that installed the safe came back to rob Horace. They knew he had money, so they came back to rob him. It was that simple. Now, it just so happened to happen at the same time that Angel and Kimmy and what's the name, Salvo, was trying to rob. It just so happened at the same time.
Right, because it can be confusing. Because initially I thought it was the guys that Salvo and Angel had,
True.
No, those guys are doing
but
something
Angel was on
else.
the floor too. So I was looking like, but then
Yeah.
again, it could be
That's why. Well,
a double cross
that's how you
situation.
know it's the guys from the safe, and it's not connected to Angel because Angel was even surprised with all of this.
Yeah, I would
Angel
say either they don't know
didn't
them or
expect
it
them to
could be a
come in.
double
You know what I
cross
mean?
situation as well.
And if
So
anybody, if anybody would have ran in there, right, it would have been Salvo and his boys, and then Salvo would have been like, "Yo, I got this. We got this." He would have communicated with Angel, but they didn't
okay,
communicate with him. So
true.
these
I
guys
mean,
would, yeah, go
that
ahead.
makes sense. But
Yeah.
at the same time, is this a new house he just acquired?
No, that's one of his trap houses that he go get his freak on.
Okay, great. So you to answer that part. So then
Yeah.
why would they randomly come and rob him?
On
Would they
time,
know
know
he's
that he
gonna
will
Yeah,
be
it
be
was the
there?
there this
timing.
day.
The
Yeah,
timing.
that's
It
the
was
thing.
like I said, it was just happening the same time that Angel was trying to scheme and
But if
do
it's
his
not
thing.
a new home and they have already installed this safe,
I think they was
why would
already
they
watching.
randomly come? It would be different if they installed the
Because he
safe
was
last
there.
week.
Because they knew he was there. That's what it
But
was.
wasn't
So
I think
somebody
they've been
else
everybody
staking
been
out.
there?
watching.
When people
Stake
try
out.
to rob you, they kind of wait and they watch and they see your
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
movements and they see your patterns.
Yep.
And then they saw him go there and they're like, okay, now it's time to make the move. But they didn't know, and Angel didn't know that they was all trying to rob him at the same time.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah,
We're gonna go with
that's
that,
all.
but
Yeah,
Right.
it still don't make sense to me. But
With that.
I'm just saying. He was there. And it came in. I know it's very confusing. I get it. Because you would think that's Angel's people, that's
Right.
Salvo's people. It would make sense, right? That it would be that and be like, oh, okay.
And Salvo, and we did
Because
see.
the setup was there, right? Like
Yeah.
Angel talked to Salvo, and Salvo's like, I'm gonna talk to my man. So you would think that this is Salvo's peoples. I get it. But they put the information out there was, oh, this card, oh, it's the safe people. So it's really Jewels that kind of like confused us. Okay, with this new information of the guys who put in the safe. That's all
Yes.
it was.
Yeah.
Just to confuse us even more. It's
and
okay.
they probably work for him. But moving on.
Ooh.
Look, look, I said,
All right, Letitia.
ooh.
You coming with more than notes today. Okay.
I hear you, girl.
She coming fierce.
I
Tisha
want to know what
fierce.
this warehouse. I'm like, okay, what's the warehouse?
Yeah.
This the safe warehouse company? Like, what's going on? Yeah, so that was all this scene. Then he asked about the judge. What's his name? Not Calvin.
DeMarcus said it earlier.
Was Collins.
Yeah.
Judge was Collins.
Howard
And
was Collins, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and he asked him like, do you know him? Do you remember him? And all that good stuff. And I guess the last time they interacted with one another. So yeah. So Horace, I was like, please don't ask too much any more question, Horace, because you're gonna get his alarm set off with Jules in his alarm. So he gonna be
But as I
thinking,
said earlier,
why you
though,
asking me this question?
Look at Calvin just absorbing all this information. That's what he does. He absorbs all this information to use it to his advantage later on. Watch this dude. We got to watch him.
We been said that. Then we
Sound,
all
sound like an episode of BMF right now.
You in the
not
BMF.
BMF. Look,
What you saying?
always,
You got to watch B Mickey, man?
You gotta watch Beat Mickey. There's always a Beat
yo,
Mickey.
that's crazy.
There's always a Beat Mickey in your group. You just gotta find it.
True.
That's true. That's so true.
Shout out to you
So
on that
true.
one, Lawrence. True.
So he was moving right along. So yeah. So Horace said, "I'm gonna drive myself home," because he asked Calvin, and he said, "Y'all just clean this up." Moving right along. Come on. There we go. So I had combined two scenes and one. So what's his name? Roy clown behind called Lena, and he wanted to meet up and talk to her and stuff like that. And she was like, "Are you drunk?" Because he was drunk and high. And he said, meet me at the Moxie. And he had the driver pull up to a liquor store. He got out throwing up and powdered his nose at the same time. And then dude went into the liquor store and he drove off in the car. It was funny. And he called, and the security guy called Jules, and Jules said, "I'm going to unalive you." He got away. You let him get away. You supposed to drive him home. I'm like, everything is coming to a crumble. I forgot to get that picture of Jules, and he was in the house talking. I don't know who that lady in the bed is, so I forgot to get that. So if y'all remember that lady, yeah, I don't know who that lady is. I was looking like, why they keep putting a camera on this lady, and he keep looking at the lady. I'm like, okay, that will probably come in part 2 sometime. So
see, I don't know, that's another storyline.
Something.
It's a setup, Letitia. It's a setup.
Clearly, the woman was laid up in the bed, full face of makeup, looking all gorgeous and everything. I'm like, who is she?
Full face of makeup.
Who is she? She was like, I'm like, have we ever seen Jules with a woman?
Be patient.
Like, no,
it's coming in.
Well, Body was trying to give him some, but he said access denied. But
yeah, okay.
And but yeah, so I don't know who that lady is, but hopefully they will let us know and it would come into fruition for the second part. I hope they just don't leave us hanging on that.
Yeah,
because you know how sometimes that goes. They introduce something and then when you get to that part, it just disappears. But I digress. So Roy took the car. He went to the Moxie, meet up with Lena, and he was talking to her about, I guess, joining the team or something about the cases and stuff like that. And guess who came in?
Who
came in?
Pitbull Mal. And she came in.
Where that name come from? Pitbull Mal.
I mean, she did come in like a pit bull and start tearing up some stuff. I was like, yo.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah, it was dope.
I thought it was dope.
She came in, told him to go get in the car and stuff like that. Cause he up there thinking he doing something. But I wish he was sober doing it, but he's not. So, and she is the opposing lawyer trying to come with this whole class action lawsuit with the whole cancer stuff. So he's not in his right mind. So Mallory came to save him, I guess, from embarrassing the company, and she told him to go to the car and stuff. And then talk about not make a scene because people, how voices get loud and stuff. And then she cleared that whole place.
What was that? I want to know.
It was an alert.
Was that an Amber Alert? Was that a
it was
Beauty
like
and
an
Black
Amber Alert?
Beauty and Black Amber Alert. Like she just people, just old ladies, old people. Just, we gotta go. We gotta get up out of here. Come on, Cletus.
You remember that part in Color Purple when that girl slapped Sophia, and then all the jazz players, they pack up their instruments and it's time to go.
Yeah. We don't want no drama, so
we don't want that smoke.
That's the
They
typical
started scattering.
black group reaction, right? It's like, oh,
Right.
oops.
Oh,
You
time
know,
to go.
husband, a wife slaps the husband. We got to go. All right, good to see you. All right, it's time
Right.
to go.
Time.
We out.
So basically, she cleared house, and then a text came to Roy's phone saying we are outside. She said, "I got somebody outside. We are outside, so you can come to the car." And eventually, he did what Mama said, and he went to the car. And it was just them two, Mallory and Lena. So they was talking.
Yeah.
And Mallory offered her a job to be come on their side to the company and stuff. And she said, "I don't do it for the money and
Well,
stuff."
yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, wasn't this girl right here a journalist? And a lot of times people try to buy the media, try to buy journalists. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want that story to go even further about cancer and all that right there, right?
Yeah, with the class action lawsuit, the cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, nobody does, but yeah. Um. Yeah. So she offered the job. The girl turned it down, and Pitbull Mal said something. I forgot what the line was. I had it in my head and I forgot it. Letitia's notes. You got any notes? What she said?
Letitia's notes.
Because
That's your
she's
new
a
name.
she take notes.
After the
Letitia's notes.
scatter, I was done with this situation. Like, okay, she did the exact same
Oh,
thing Roy did, offering her a job. She said, basically they were coming at each other like, you don't know me, you don't know me, and Mallory was like, okay, well then watch me work. I see
There
yeah,
you.
you
That's
okay,
what she
that's
said.
it
I
right there.
see you.
See
The
you.
girls was like, I see you. I see you. She said, okay, well then good. Watch me work. And then
Okay,
she
thank
left.
you.
Mhm.
Yes. That was
Shout
so
out to you.
funny. I thought. Thank you.
Letitia's notes
Letitia
has
notes.
spoken.
Yeah, Letitia notes has spoken. All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
But Roy did
Back to
offer
your
her a job
service.
at first. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Roy did offer her a job at first, and then Mallory was like, "Oh, he did something intelligent." I mean, we on the same lines. Like she was really being sarcastic and really like
Yeah.
shady to Roy. I wanted to go back real quick though, as far as Roy, as far as what you said, Letitia, a while ago, a couple of episodes back.
Yeah.
Something came to mind today as I was watching it again. I think not only, he has a problem, he's insecure and all that. I think it's the fact that he's impotent. So he's frustrated all the time. And he's talking about he wants to F this girl and F that girl. He ain't effing nothing. So I think he's just really upset because he just can't be the man that he needs to be. What you think about that one? On top of everything else.
I think that he's causing his own problem. Like he's in this cycle that is nonstop because
Yeah.
he needs a healing. So
Yeah.
he sniffs because he can't deal with life, but the sniffing causes him to be impotent, and so he can't get it up. So he's mad at everybody, whatever. But he still can't stop using because he's hurting. And he's an addict,
Yeah.
and he's hurting, and he doesn't know any other way looks like to try and heal. He need to go to therapy somewhere and rehab.
I'm hoping part 2 they will show like why he hurt and why he does what he does. So hopefully.
Yeah,
Lawrence,
he has that
anything?
Napoleon complex in a way, like
I think his first issue is you gotta figure a way to get it up, because
If he stopped using, he would be able to do that.
right.
Yo, Laura's got jokes though.
He got to eat some
Oh my
more
God.
fruit. He got to eat some more fruit. You know what I'm saying?
More
And he got to let
fruit.
go. He got to work out and let go of the drugs to get the
Right.
testosterone going back the way it's supposed to be. Because we all know that's a part of the manhood, right?
And it's also a blood circulation thing too. I mean,
yes. Yep.
Your man don't got no blood circulating to the right places. It's going to
Right.
his head. It ain't going to the right head. So
Yep. Absolutely.
DeMarcus, you went dark. I actually thought Mallory would unalive Lena because she said she wanted, I guess, Lena unalive episode 1 when she got in the car. She did say that.
yeah, it was empty.
I agree.
Empty. That was what
I agree
empty.
with that.
It was empty. She ain't
Empty
unaliving
threat.
nobody. Yeah, she
Mhm.
was just talking trash.
Mm.
You know, people be talking trash. I will unalive you. Yeah, okay. You ain't never allowed nobody in your life. Stop it.
I don't know. Oh, Mallory, she weird.
The way she was moving and clear house, I don't know. And then told Roy to told her son to go to the car. I don't know, man.
I think she had somebody else do it. Yeah, she
Yeah,
would do
probably.
that. Do it that way, but not do it herself. I think she'd do
Well,
that.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And as you see, she wouldn't even cop up to the dang on hit and run, but I digress.
You digressing a lot today.
Yeah, yeah. Moving on. So we see Angel and Kimmy in the car, you know, they still tripping off what just happened, what had just transpired at the house with Horace, and how all that went down, and how they playing with the ish. And yeah, so they get a call, well, she get a call from Rain, telling them to come visit, well, telling her to come visit. Angel just so happened to be with her. So because they ain't know where they was going. I don't think they had planned what they was about to do. So Rain did call and said, come visit. And is that, you know, and she asked, was visiting hours over? She said, this is a nice hospital. You can just come, okay? Whenever, basically. So they got to the hospital. It looked way better than county. So this was a nice hospital, and she was in a VIP suite section of the hospital. So she was getting special treatment. And she looked better than what we saw her a few episodes ago, because she was on her like her last breath, breath. So much pain. So she looked very good right here. So like the color came back to her face and stuff like that. So it was good seeing her looking well, but she still got to be on her side, because you know she can't lay on her back or anything. And she also noticed Angel had blood on his shoes. I'm like, how she knows blood on his? I mean, he already coming off like something's going on, but I'm like, how you see his shoes? Don't he wearing dark pair of shoes, black pair of shoes? So I guess Rain got a good eye, so she knows something is up, and they not telling her what's up. So, and then he said, "Let's go." He went they wasn't even there a good 5 minutes. He all ready to go. So, what's y'all whole thoughts on this whole scene of Angel pacing, tripping?
I'm
Then they
gonna say
keeping this from Rain.
it just occurred to me. I just saw the picture on the right hand side of the top. It's the same emblem of the doctors that Norman had with him. So they took him. So Horace took her to the hospital that they donate a lot of money to. It appears. So that's cool.
Yes.
See, he's very generous. Very grandfatherish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is very generous.
Hey, Horace said, listen, if y'all needed anything, all y'all had to do was come to me. All you do is just kiss the ring. Just kiss the ring and I got y'all.
Kiss the ring?
He wasn't even requiring that.
Nah, I'm kidding.
He wanted Angel to kiss something else, but that's probably
digress. Digress already. All right.
Whoa.
69, boy. Tonight is 69's night, boy.
Whoa.
I understand. So yeah. So
now Angel was tripping, yo. He was in the car. Did you see he unalived somebody? She's like, yo, you from Chicago? You haven't seen that happen before?
Say that, yo.
They shouted you out. They shouted your city out again.
I'm like, here y'all go. Y'all always think they're always having it. It happens everywhere.
They talk about Chirac.
It happens everywhere. Chicago always get highlighted. It happens everywhere.
But he was acting like a B for real.
Yeah, he was. He got him
she was like, yo, I need you to calm down, son. Like, for real. Like,
he was so calm, and he was just
like, Kimmy was trying to keep them together. You know what I mean? Looking at center picture though, because this is one hell of a hospital. And ladies, I know y'all noticed it, but not only are they taking care of her body, they are bringing in the beautician. Because her hair is what y'all say, laid. Like, look at her hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looking good.
What y'all say, laid?
The baby hairs. I'm like, yo, come on, man. You know what I mean? This is a great hospital, boy. They put some money.
Dang with you.
Let's bring in the beautician. Bring in the salon lady. I'm just saying, she looked really, really
Dang.
good. Way better, you know. So
Way better.
yeah,
But
I
yeah,
wasn't
she's
gonna
good.
say nothing, but I did notice that her hair was done. I was
I
like,
do.
oh.
See,
I mean, y'all want her to have bad hair for the rest of her stay? So y'all at least comb it. Somebody at least bring her a comb.
now they said,
But
you know what?
nobody had been there.
This the
I
last
mean, like
episode.
a nurse or other people who come bathe her, because I
Yeah.
don't think she can get up and bathe herself at this point.
Nah, it was like, yo, this is the last episode. We gotta make sure you look good. You look good because we ain't gonna see you for another 6 months. So you gotta look good for the last one.
You gotta look good and know that she make progress. So that's why she probably done
Right.
it.
That makes sense.
Plus, she VIP this time around too.
Okay,
That's true.
VIP.
I'm telling you, they brought in the salon lady. They did.
Full service.
We're
Look,
gonna get to wash your hair. Get your new set.
y'all hilarious. Moving on. So we got excuse me, we got Horace back at the house, and he loved this couch right here, boy. He loved this couch, the way he be sitting. So we got Benson, offer him a
James.
brandy. Oh yeah, James. Oh, that's his name for real.
That's his name, James.
Sorry.
Remember from the first episode when he answered the phone and hung up on Olivia? That's James.
So James.
Benson. I love that show, Benson.
I know. Me too. So James offer him a brandy, get him something to drink. He asked for a brandy, and he had the what's that called? The ambulance and the fire trucks and stuff, because the private road, I'm guessing, is not too far from his crib, from his house.
Yep.
So
Yep.
he still can hear all that in the background. He's like, what's going on? And then he said something happened on the private road. He said, go please find that out for me.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And he called Judge Wes Collins, and asked to meet him at his house at 6 a.m. or something like that. And I'm like, oh, this the judge? I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what this meeting gonna be about and what's gonna be said. And
Another cliffhanger.
Who might pop in on this sad meeting? So I don't know. So what do y'all thought of this judge? We finally got a face to this judge who helped Kimmy and Angel and Rain get off these charges or whatever.
I don't know if helped is the proper word.
Or more like paid.
Right.
I mean, but what does he get out of it? I guess he got paid.
That's a good
But this
question.
scene made me think. He called this man at some ungodly hour, and then said, "Meet at my house at 6 a.m. That won't be a problem, will it?" No.
Uh-oh.
Makes me wonder.
Oh boy.
You see him looking like
if there have been rendezvous of this sort in the past.
Man.
Listen, I'm just saying. Listen, hear me out. So Uncle Horace, he didn't just start getting these desires in his elderly age. Okay?
I get you.
He's had these desires for a while now.
Yeah.
And we should all know from our own 90s mogul situation.
Oh Lord.
That there are people in high places that live in a way that,
Now you right. You absolutely right. I agree with you. I agree with you.
His desires.
Yeah.
And so it did make me wonder, because I'm just saying, that man answered the phone for you at some ungodly hour. And then said, okay, yes, I'll come. Maybe he has something on him, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's possibly what they have on them. Maybe they have something in common.
And on top of that, to add what you're saying, if you look at that picture, there's no wife in that bed.
I don't remember seeing the ring when he was in the other position when they had
he in that bed by himself with some paperwork.
Paperwork.
So you might be onto something. I mean, Horace already kind of introduced the down low, his down lowness, right? So you might be onto
Yeah,
something, Letitia.
and they in a certain generation, so you know how that would go.
It would
Like
have to be on the
Like I
super
said,
down low.
super down low, right? Right. So yeah,
Take
so
it to the grave with them. That's
I
crazy.
right.
can't wait to see that in part 2. Like what the conversation gonna be like.
I wouldn't put it past
Mhm.
Tyler Perry doing
Oh,
something like that. You know,
What
might
I'm
be
saying?
wild.
Letitia, we definitely going to give you
What
some
you
air.
say? Shayna said Letitia is to another level.
Yeah, Shayna.
I'm
Letitia
just
on one today,
saying.
Took it
boy.
to another
It seems
level.
like anything goes in the TP universe.
Oh
So
Okay.
yeah.
you never know.
Letitia notes on the case, boy. She is solving crimes and
I'm
putting
just saying.
it together.
I'm gonna get my clear on after part 2. I'm gonna say, let the record show.
Right. You're gonna go back to
I'm
like
saying.
Run it back.
running back, right?
Run it back to November 19th.
Jeez. So yeah, so any other thoughts before I move on?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, good. Moving on. So we in the car with Mallory and Roy. They on their way back to the house, and Mallory was, basically berating him something about like, what are you thinking and all that stuff. Don't let me call. She threatened to call his father, and she was dialing the phone, and he snatched the phone, and then she was like, give me my phone back, and she started kicking him and stuff like a toddler at one point. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? And he looking like, where is your underwear? I forgot to put it on. He said, I know you for almost all my life, and you always had on your underwear.
Mm.
And Roy is pissed, like he know like something is going on. You acting different.
That's right.
I
Because
think
she get your underwear on.
I think that just goes to show you a lot of times whenever you're in these relationships, whenever you're married, you study each other's patterns. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
every
That's right.
Thursday you're wearing a blue shirt because you was a part of a fraternity or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like each other's habits.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, hold on, you ain't got no underwear. Hold on. That's
Mo-
kind of strange to me.
most men, if their woman is cheating, they got a feeling. If they're paying attention, if they cheating
Yeah.
themselves, they ain't paying attention. But if they not
Right.
cheating and they lady cheating, brothers could tell there's a different thing, a vibe going on, right?
Yeah.
So it's not the normal back and forth like, yeah, we arguing, but hold up, you ain't wearing underwear. That is irregular. Yeah, nah.
Okay.
What you mean, nah? You talking from a man's perspective? You talking like, nah? What you talking about?
Okay, that's sure.
Most men, like I said, I ain't say all men.
Okay.
I said most men. I
Most
never
men,
say
okay.
all. I never say all men. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So yeah, so she has no underwear. And they pull up, they going down the private road, and they pull up, they see the fire. Is it a fire truck there? Because this fire is still going. Where are the hoses? Like nobody trying to put this fire out. No, I'm serious. I had to think about it. Like, wait a minute.
That's a good call. Why is the fire still going? What are you guys doing?
Everybody here. Everybody
You
just
wanna
watching the
talk about
fire.
the
It's like
fire?
a bonfire now. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know.
That is funny.
Not a
That's funny.
bonfire though. That's a good one.
Mo, you are funny.
I just have realized that, like, wait a minute, everybody's at the scene. Why have nobody got
that's
their
funny.
hose out trying to put this fire out?
I didn't even
Yes.
realize that until you just said it right now. That's funny.
And the truck is right there too. That
Right,
is
I'm
crazy.
like, yo, what are we doing? Okay. I guess
It
they
looks-
waiting for Mallory to show up to see the scene so she can call her father-in-law and tell him to get down to the private road real soon, real quickly.
Yeah, you know this is TP Universe, so
Right,
it has
yeah.
to be dramatic, right? So
Yeah.
we need the fire to keep the dramatization going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though the fire trucks are there. Hilarious. Wow.
Yeah, so she saw it. She like, oh, she recognized the car. So even
Yeah.
she recognized the car. So she was like, is there a body in there? And She had to call Follow, tell him you need to come down to this part real soon. So
She asking all the right questions.
she asked all the right questions. I don't think Roy got out the car not one bit, like he don't care. But anyway,
He's still thinking about the
um,
no underwear.
right, he's still tripping. Yeah. Any other thoughts before I move on this scene? Okay.
I got a quick note though. Like I read an article today. It was somebody interviewed Debbie Morgan, who plays Olivia,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
she was basically saying for fans, she was like, if you thought that part one was something, you really gonna be blown away by part two. But
I
there was
hope
a
so.
mention in it that she, after Charles's accident, she becomes a mama bear. So I was like,
Mm.
because you remember last week we talked about the fact that we didn't believe that Charles is actually in this car.
Right.
We
Mm-hmm.
think
You
it's
think it's
Salvo.
Salvo. Right.
But in that article, it made mention that Olivia becomes a mama bear after Charles's accident.
So
So we
basic,
don't know.
so basically, she about to set it off. Well,
Charles might have had another accident. It can't be this one. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking, but who knows? Who knows? He maybe
Right.
had an
Who knows?
accident on the way home because he didn't have
Interesting.
nothing. He
That's
literally got
interesting.
robbed at the
You
at
got
the.
Rob blind.
Yeah.
Rob sleeping.
His watch, his keys. He was like, "Where's my keys? Where's my watch?" With yeah, he couldn't
yeah.
find nothing.
So Debbie Morgan is about to set it off for part two. The way it
Yep.
sounds. When I
Yep.
think about the mama bear instinct,
I can see her
yeah.
setting it off. Yeah, I can see her setting off having the mindset of
Mm-hmm.
thinking that especially if she haven't heard from him or
Yeah.
can't find him, and she got this mindset of like, oh snap, somebody underlined my child.
Mm.
So
Wow.
So maybe
yeah,
that's it. They believe that Charles is there. They can't find him right now.
right.
So they assume it's
Yeah.
him
Yep, yep,
until
yep.
they find out otherwise.
Well, yeah, it may be a rain situation, right? Where it's like, oh, it's Charles's
Yes,
car, so Charles is gone, but he's not. He shows
right,
up later, just like Rain showed up later, for Kimmy,
right.
So
Yeah.
he might do it again.
Or it should be hostile because that was Charles' car.
He don't even care, man.
He don't care.
He's
Okay.
just drunk and high at the same time thinking about underwears.
Think about himself. So yeah. So before we move on to the last slide, make sure y'all are liking the video, please and thank you. Make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel up here. We would greatly appreciate it. So moving on to the last scene where it all go down. So Angel and Kimmy, they roll up back to this regular motel, and guess who's standing there waiting for them? Body and Delinda. And she confronted her as talking about you. She always thinks she think Kimmy trying to take her spot. And she trying to teach her a lesson and all that stuff. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put you in your place, yada yada yada. And she's still harping on that taking place stuff. And they think them two are effing around. That's funny. And I'm gonna show you a lesson. But as Body is talking to Kimmy, we see Delinda dip off and go to her car, and she roll up with the little sis, and she said she gonna make me some money. She only 16. She gonna be a good earner or stuff like that. And all hell broke loose when Kimmy jumped on Body from the back. And then Body got on top of Kimmy.
What was that?
And Angel was, I know. I'm just trying to make some sound effects, okay?
That was
Leave me
cute. That
alone.
was cute. Okay. Thank you.
And then start slamming her head against a car that was already there. And
Yeah.
and then Body would have one up on her as well. And then we see her get off the ground, and Kimmy proceed to get in the car, and she went full speed ahead and hit and pinned
Crazy.
Body against another car between the two cars. So it was wild, and that's how it ended. So what do y'all think on this wild ending?
If I'm not mistaken, didn't Body say that I'm going to bring in a dancer that I know you are going
Yeah.
to like? And
Yeah.
that was a hint, I was thinking about it, but I
Mm-hmm.
was like, nah, Tyler wouldn't do that, right? But
We
boy,
talked about it.
was
Mhm.
we wrong? I was completely wrong. My heart was broke. I'm like, no, not the girl. I
Mhm.
mean, little sister, my bad, but yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, not little sis. I was like, oh no. And that really broke Kimmy to a breaking point because she like that's like the one thing in her life,
Hmm.
that was like a bright spot, and she trying to keep away from this life was her little sister.
Hey,
She
look,
was trying to keep her away so much that she lied, talking about she a nurse and all that stuff, and she live in this nice apartment. So
I think the body was like, listen, I'm seeing that these whoopings that I'm giving Kimmy, they ain't working. So I gotta go a little bit harder. And she went really, really dark. Like, dang, that was
Hmm.
crazy. That
I
was
want
crazy.
to do Jules know and do Jules approve of all this.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Listen, with all the rage that she had and should have had all season long, yes, she finally ran that car. She finally bucked up on her, ran that car in the hit. But the only thing I could hear, dang, she messing up the money.
Just
Oh, geez. Now
Because
she.
that body ain't gonna be bodying no more.
Hey,
Even if
well,
she
she
makes
better
it.
call Dagger and do some real quick work, patchwork.
I'm just saying that all she did, I feel like in the background, she just racked up her bill even
Mm.
more. Kimmy did.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh,
But I hope
ooh, ooh,
body gone, to be honest. She body, so
ooh. Yeah, body got body at the end. So, yeah. Poor thing.
but Delinda
Any
still drove off with her sister though, that's upsetting.
very upsetting. I don't know. Did she take her to the club or what? Why body getting body over here? So she just rolled off with little sis. I hope they pick it up right here in part two. I need to know is this body gonna survive?
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
or she gonna be laid up next to Rain? I don't know, or in Rain's spot at the county.
And after all the dust settles and everything, Kimmy owes Angel at least a slap to the face. She need to punch him in the gut. Cause why
Whoa.
you just standing there and let body beat her tail like that? No. Mm-mm. Why you just let her get her beat up like that? It wasn't until and then by the time he finally got over there, that's when she pulled out the blade.
Mm.
So, but no, she owed him a punch to the gut real quick because you're supposed to be my friend. This is your stupid ass plan, and here we are, and you didn't even try to help me.
I don't think he should have helped. I think they should just let them get that out.
This whole thing is his fault. All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
What?
His stupid plan.
All of what? All of what?
For
Everything is his fault. The fact that she's in servitude as it is his fault. It's his stupid plan. If they wouldn't even
he
be
do
in
be
this
having stupid
predicament,
plans.
they wouldn't even be in this predicament if they stayed at the hospital. But he was ready to go. For what? To go back to the motel? It wasn't like he was going back to work. Just
Hmm.
just his plans are always dumb. Just
Hey,
Hmm.
dumb.
Daria.
hey Daria.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, his plans always
They never
falls
work.
apart. Falls apart. It always falls apart. So, Jay, you got any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I got a whole lot of thoughts. Number one, Body's flapjacks basically saved her life. Okay. The BBL drizzies got flattened. And that's why if you watch it real quick, she was beating on the car. Get back this car up. She was still alive. So she's still alive. She's just gonna have flat cakes now. I agree with you, Letitia. Angel, you a punk. Like seriously, dog. You should have been broke that up. But again, Tyler Perry said don't do it. So that's why he didn't do it. Um and yo, the little sis, man. Like I said last week, when she was saying, yeah, I got this 16-year-old, I didn't put it together until it was
Nope.
revealed.
Uh-huh.
And once I saw it, I was like, no,
It
not
did pop
baby
in my
girl.
head, but then it went away.
Yeah,
Like I said,
I didn't put it together. I was like, 16-year-old, what is she talking? Is she just talking trash again?
I'm like, nah.
It's like, man, no, not little
I'm like,
sister.
how would
She's
they
like,
get that
she gonna
information?
be at my house doing whatever I want her to do. Oh no, 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 no. I
Mm.
saw, I looked at Kimmy's eyes. Something flipped. She just went into like She-Hulk mode.
Oh
And I was
yes,
loving it. We was waiting for this moment.
yeah,
So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
so even though she got her A beat down because body's pretty like bigger than her, still that car was top of the line, TP, top of the line, man. So I'm looking forward to part 2, man. I really am looking forward to part 2.
Same here. So yes. So that was the end of the episode 8, the finale of part 1. So yeah, I left off on a crazy cliffhanger. I'm still a little pissed. I'm not gonna hold you. But that's the way it ended, so what can we do? Yes, before we are getting out of here, make sure you are liking the video and subscribe to everyone's channel up here. Okay. And yeah, so I'm about to go around see what everybody got going on their channels. Lighting up with Letitia.
Okay, well,
What do you
thank
have
you
going on
for
your
the
channel?
opportunity. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm so glad to have been able to talk with y'all about this wild ride we call Beauty in Black. I can't wait till part 2. Also, I'm supposed to be as soon as I leave here, I'll be going over. It'll still be on my channel. I think y'all need to log in. But anyway, the Candy Love and Miss Kira, we're gonna be talking about Cross, episodes
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2. I'm very new to it. I just watched it today. And also we're going to be starting with the season 5 of the Family Business to get us ready for Family Business New Orleans that's going to be coming sometime between the 2 holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks again.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Lawrence report.
Yeah, like I said before, in my personal opinion, this right here is absolutely some of Tyler Perry's best work. And for me and my channel, I have my Cross on Prime review. Just did that. I got my Black Panther video that's out because Denzel is coming to Black Panther, and also be on the lookout. Speaking of Denzel, be on the lookout for my review of Gladiator. That's coming out.
Ooh.
Yeah, Gladiator's coming out. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it. Make sure y'all subscribe. Always grateful to be in the company of these great 4 individuals. Always.
Oh yes, yes. Jay, it's up to you. What you got going on this lovely week?
Yeah, so thank you for having me, Mo. Great job. Well, dang, it gave me the whole
Dang,
thing. You know what I'm
the
saying? I
Yeah,
appreciate
individual,
because I
my
it,
know you
man.
got
guy.
to say
The
something
Thank you for the
first.
individual.
love. Thank you for the love, family, man. Thank you again, Mo. Great job. Lawrence, Letitia, always a pleasure to do this with y'all. For real, always have fun. So, family, in 2 days, all right, the greatest event on YouTube is about to go down. That's right, Vacay B Day. That's right, coming to America. It will happen on the 21st, this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, look, it's not going to be public. It's going to be private. So I keep telling y'all, if y'all want to attend this thing, y'all need your VIP access link. Make sure you email me at vacjtv@gmail.com or hit me up on IG, vacjtv, and we'll get you that access link because all of your favorite YouTubers are going to be there. You know what I'm saying? These lovely, these people, they're going to be there. All right, it's gonna be some other folks. It's gonna be my fam. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have trivia. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have music. We're gonna have dancing going on too. Dancing. That's right. It's gonna be dancing and crazy outfits. Is gonna be insane. All right. So definitely check out the live tab. We did a whole bunch of live stuff. We did Cross. We did all of that. I'm going to touch on Gladiator too. After this. And yeah, keep your notifications on. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. You know what it is. Your man Vacay J. Vacay B Day is coming up this Thursday. You gotta be there. All right, you gotta be there. All right, thank you, Mo.
All right. So yeah. So for me, yeah, like Jay said, we did cross yesterday. So yes, please check out the live tab. We cover episodes 1 and 2 only. So yeah, so please check that out. Check out our thoughts on it. And tomorrow, sisters, first reaction. So we me, Candy Love, and usually Tamika's, then we usually, and sometimes Shayna, we usually go live right after the sisters episode and give our first reaction to the episode. So basically. And what was that?
No,
Yeah,
that's my guy. Damn, my bad. That was loud.
I mean it's loud.
DeMarcus Vaughn, salute, bro. Thank you for the birthday gift. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you, bro. You already know. Thank you
Yes.
for your love and support always, bro. For real.
Yes. And yes, just make sure you are subscribed to everyone's up here and have the notification on, because we always dropping and going live and doing stuff. So yeah, so you don't miss a thing. So yeah, so we are about to get out of here. So this is the last of the Beauty and Black panel. So
Great job.
to part 2. So farewell, everyone.
Farewell.
Not farewell. Uh-oh. Where I'm at.
Peace.
It's all good though.
Hey. Vacay, be there. Come on, be there. Hey,
Sorry.
there go Letitia. Hey, there go Letitia. Hey,
Oh, this is what you're gonna be doing?
Horace. Hey, there go Mo. Hey. No, that was just,
Oh, okay.
that was a glimpse of what we might do, but maybe
That's
not.
what you might do?
Maybe.
Okay. What do you mean maybe?
No, Black people, we do it with no music. We're very creative, you know what I'm saying?
No music. No music. Y'all remember that?
Yes, no music.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know how to play no outro music, but we about to be out of here, y'all. I don't know how to.
Look.